Well, ladies and gentlemen, a brutal crime in Tamil Nadu has now become a major test for Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay's promise on law and order. A 3-year-old girl died after an alleged sexual assault in Tiruvallur district, triggering widespread outrage and putting the spotlight on the state government's ability to protect women and children. Police have arrested a 19-year-old migrant worker from Bihar in connection with the case. According to investigators, the accused allegedly lured the child away from her home with a biscuit, sexually assaulted her, and abandoned her in a bushy area. She was found with serious injuries and later died during treatment. The accused was caught by local residents and handed over to the police. The incident has quickly taken on political significance because it comes just days after Vijay government formally launched Singappenn, a special women's safety force that was projected as a key initiative to improve protection for women and girls across the state. For the new Chief Minister, the timing could hardly be worse. The government had promised a tougher response to crimes against women and children, and the latest tragedy is already being viewed as an early law and order challenge for the administration. The DMK has launched a sharp attack on the ruling TVK government over the incident. DMK MP Kanimori questioned the state government's handling of law and order, saying, "All women, please take care of yourselves and your children safely." She further said, the state is being governed in such a way that one begins to doubt whether there is any government at all. DMK leader Udayanidhi Stalin also mounted a strong attack on the Vijay government, saying law and order in Tamil Nadu has now been on life support, alleging that crimes against women and children had become a daily occurrence under what he called the quote-unquote sofa model administration. Referring to the recent launch of Singappenn force, Udayanidhi questioned the government's claim on women's safety, arguing that even a woman police officer had recently faced harassment in Shivaganga. As public anger grows, the focus is now on how quickly the investigation proceeds, whether the promised women's safety measures translate into stronger ground-level protection, and how the Vijay government responds to what has become one of its most serious law and order tests so far. Well, it's not just this. In fact, Annamalai has gone on record, and Annamalai has gone on to say just one thing, and that is, over the last few months, there are huge concerns about migrant workers and the crimes by then, adding a whole different dimension to the challenge that now lies before Chief Minister Vijay. I'm being joined at this point by S.S. Sriram, who's a political analyst from Tamil Nadu, Advocate C. Rajashekharan, who is a political analyst, as well as R. Suresh Kumar, who's a political researcher from Tamil Nadu. Thank you very much, all three of you, for joining me. Mr. Sriram, let me start straight with you first. All right, I'm also being joined by Advocate Satish. Thank you so much for joining us. He's a political activist. Thank you so much. Well, first, let me just start with you, Mr. Sriram. What do you make out of what's emerging at this point? Has Chief Minister failed the test? Has Chief Minister Vijay failed the test, as Kanimori claims? Or is this a legacy that seems to be now carried on with the governments in Tamil Nadu, a challenge that really stands before them and needs a very strong hand to tackle?
Good evening to the fellow panel. I think it is unfair to immediately question the law and order situation of the new government. At least the government is very sincere enough to...
Mr. Sriram, I think there seems to be some audio issue. We'll try and get back to you, sir. We'll try and get back to you. There seems to be some audio issue. Advocate Sri Rajashekharan, how do you look at this?
Sneha, good evening. This issue has to be seen in a broader perspective, because the migrant workers who are coming from North India, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and other states from northern part of the country to work in and around Chennai and Tirupur, Coimbatore area, they are all not being recorded, neither they are being monitored and watched. All these people just travel by train, they come in thousands and thousands, and they just go and settle in different areas. All young boys at the age of 15, 16, 17, and below 25. So these are the people who are indulging in all sorts of crimes and offenses, grievous offenses. And unfortunately, my heart goes to that 3-year-old girl child. I'm pained. I'm crying to hear. In fact, I'm unable to speak because just imagine the poor little baby. What would have been her plight and situation? I mean, it's very painful, and I will only blame government of India and of course the state government also partly, because these kind of migrant workers who come from northern part of the country are not even being monitored or watched, or even they are recorded anywhere, and nobody knows who's coming, who's going, and a lot of theft, stealing, bank robbery, everything is happening.
No,
in the last,
Rajshekharan, let me break this.
few years.
Rajshekharan, I hear you, and I just cannot take away from the fact that this crime is absolutely chilling. It's disgusting. It breaks anybody's heart who would be hearing this. A 3-year-old child being sexually assaulted is unthinkable. But that being one part of it, do you really think this is about just migrant workers coming into Tamil Nadu and being unchecked? Is this an issue of migrant workers and crime in Tamil Nadu alone? Suresh Kumar, how do you look at this?
See, today alone in the state, there has been 4 cases, POCSO cases registered. And I'll give you a list of occurrences on assault on women, children. 11/6/2026, a 16-year-old schoolgirl was sexually harassed in Tiruvallur district. 12/6/26, Chennai, a woman from Meghalaya who was riding a bike taxi near the city was sexually harassed. 12/6, TVK functionary Vembuli entered the house of a woman who lost her husband in Chennai, Alandur, and sexually harassed her. 13/6/26, Head Constable Angimuthu sexually harassed a woman who came to police station near Tiruchendur. 13/6/2026, a woman constable serving in the Sivaganga Armed Forces was sexually harassed. 14/6/2026, a 12-year-old girl was sexually harassed by a pastor in a church in Anandanagar in Tuticorin.
Right.
14/6 and 11-year-old girl was sexually molested by a relative near Kotagiri in Nilgiri.
Okay.
See, today alone there are 4 cases, POCSO cases. See, TVK during their campaign, they said law and order situation is deteriorated. There is no safety for women and children. Once TVK came to power, it is the same thing happening. It is becoming more. It is becoming more. See, government has to put on a strong war footing to see that these type of incidents should not happen.
No, but here's my question. No. Wait. Let me just come in at this point. Suresh Kumar, while you have given out the data, and I don't think I'm in a position to say yet that the crime has only increased under Vijay, because we don't know the relevant data for 12 days of the previous year. So that's, about adjectives that you would want to use, however it is. Crimes are existing, crimes are happening. Let's just stick to that. The question I want, hold it. The question I want to ask you is, and that is what Mr. Rajshekharan said. Is this about migrant workers alone? Is this about migrant workers coming from North India vis-a-vis those who are supposedly local Tamil population? Is this what the crime is? Is this how you see this?
In this list, what I have told you, it is just 5% of migrant workers.
Exactly my point.
5%. Okay. The others are all from Tamil Nadu.
So Rajshekharan, come in at this point. This is why I allowed Mr. Suresh to read out that list. While it was irrelevant to see whether the crimes have increased or not increased, the point that he was trying to make, the point that was emerging out of the list that he was reading out over the last few days was this. It was not about migrant workers alone. Why target only migrant workers?
Yeah, it is the list which the panelists read of today. See, let us, exceptions don't become majority
No,
or
it's not
majority
exceptions.
opinion.
He has read out.
No, I'll
He
tell you.
read out a
One
much
day-
longer list,
one
sir.
day-
It's not
no,
just
no,
about the
please,
four crimes
please
of
allow me.
today.
Please allow me. See, one day incident, quoting that people from Tamil Nadu, yes, there are offences, grievous offences happening. There are POCSO cases being registered, arrested. Yes, I agree. But majority of the crimes committed throughout the state, you take the database and you will let
You
us
tell me
debate
the
on
database.
that.
I did not come. No, I did not.
See,
I
I'm
went
not-
through the database. I did not get that
I-
in my database.
No,
In
no,
the crime
Sneha, I'll
records,
tell you.
no, sir. Rajshekharan
I'll
sir,
tell
you're
you.
making a very huge allegation, and this is very important, and that's why I have to
No,
say
I'll-
this. You are saying
I'll
majority
tell you.
of the crimes are happening from migrant workers. That is not what the NCRB data says.
Yes, that is the reason. This one, you are quoting this case alone. I am saying the other offences being committed by migrant workers to be discussed. There is a database. We have to get it from the police
No, so
crime
here's
record
the thing.
bureau.
To be discussed is
see,
different.
I am not.
No,
I am not
Rajshekharan, there
prepared
are
and
two
I am not
sides. There are two
equipped.
sides.
No, I am not
Rajshekharan, there are
equipped
two
with the
sides. No,
database,
these are sweeping
statistics.
sentences. These are sweeping sentences. To say that
No,
the
no.
migrants, the crimes committed by migrants needs to be discussed,
No,
I agree.
majority
I
offences.
agree. To say
Majority
majority of crimes
cases.
in Tamil Nadu is happening
No,
because of migrant
majority
workers
cases.
has no
Please
facts in
understand.
terms of numbers at least.
No, please understand, majority offences and crimes are going up only due to migrant workers committing those offences. That's what I'm trying to say.
Advocate Satish, do you agree with that?
Yeah, good evening, Sneha. Of course, first of all, I cannot take the statement of Mr. Rajshekar in full. When you see that the crime rate is increasing because of the migrants, even the productivity of the state also is increasing because of them. So that way also has to be seen. See, as a chief minister, you cannot see that you are
There's
a
no
chief
point
minister
of
for every-
laughing, Rajshekharan. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the
no,
truth?
I cannot, we cannot accept.
Hotels after hotels, homes after homes, and so many other industries, shops after shops are being run because of these migrant workers. Where will you otherwise get the people to
Exactly.
work in? What are we
Similar-
talking about?
how
You
many-
can't
how
land
many
up all the
companies-
bricks and bats on them and shower all the
No, this
petals and
is-
flowers on the local population alone.
But Sneha, this is the standard allegation always thrown at people of North by the DMK's government previously. So this is a standard allegation they keep always against the central government also. So I strongly feel that such an allegation by that even the present government or the previous government cannot escape from their blunders or mistakes. I think what we are seeing the present crime, Mr. Suresh Kumar has read out this absolutely it is unacceptable. That is absolutely no doubt. But what we have to see now, from the day one onwards, what Mr. Vijay has committed, Honorable Chief Minister has committed to Tamil Nadu, that has to be kept from the day one, from the day minute he took as a Chief Minister charge. So that cannot be, he cannot say that, no, because this is an impact of the previous government or something like that. But especially on the drugs issue, on the liquor policy, this government has not changed its policy so far. I think still strong measures has to be taken against liquor policy and also on the drugs issue. I think I think our Honorable Chief Minister, it is, I think as of today, it is only like an eyewash. I think there are more strong steps and measures that have to be taken. That is point number one. And point number two, see, especially on the migration part, about the migration workers, I think it is, if we start alleging something like that, and it will create a lot of law and order issue and in the state as a whole. What maximum we can see that whether the migrant workers are from Bangladesh or not, that is also to be seen, I'm saying. So if that happens, then we have to take statistics very clearly, and if there are migrants from Bangladesh or from any other outside country, that has to be seen very seriously.
Suresh Kumar, you have your hands up, but just allow me a minute. I believe I'm being joined back by SS Sriram again. I think the line has been sorted. So, Mr. Sriram, you know, a simple thing that's really emerging at this point. You have two lines here. You have two lines. One, Kanimuri, who's saying, women and children, please take care of yourself. Is there even a government in Tamil Nadu? The other line that Annamalai seems to have very interestingly taken. And Annamalai is talking about the migrant laborers as well. Annamalai is saying over the last few weeks, over the last few months, you have more crimes with migrant workers at the forefront of it. Where do you stand?
Well, Kanimuri madam has no moral right or any sort of moral standing for her to make such comments on the new government, while their government were the least interested in the law and order for women and women's safety. They did not have a DGP for 9 months, and they were the one who were trying to cover up the so-called the Anna University issue, where a history sheeter was going around all over the institution, and he was protected. He was not even arrested. After a huge hue and cry, did they even file a case? I mean, it's laughable for DMK to talk about it. See, due respects to Vijay, he's taken the new government. In fact, he has done the right thing by appointing a DGP, a full-fledged DGP, and as you rightly mentioned, the Singappenn force. There is concern. I'm not at all saying it is, it is new government. See, law and order and women's safety, no matter whichever government, the government of the day has to take the beating, be it good or bad. I wish and I would like them to buck up and see how best they can quickly nail all these issues. But to say Rajashekhar will always love to blame the North Indians because he has a very biased opinion of North Indians. He doesn't even call them as North of Indians. They straight away divide the country to North and South. The police data, I would like him to do some homework and come and sit and talk here. The Tamil Nadu police data says the migrant laborers, the crimes are not more than 2%. I mean, unlike what they immediately make a sweeping statement of saying the North Indians, the migrants, let them also realize the maximum migrants go to the state of Maharashtra. They don't come to the state of Tamil Nadu. Please be informed about all these things.
Don't forget Kerala. Don't forget Kerala.
Everybody.
Don't forget Kerala. And by the way, there are migrant families who go en masse and then eventually settle down there because they are so welcome. Crimes are now increasing in those states because of migrant workers. We are not hearing governments talk about that. I don't know why it's so peculiar in Tamil Nadu. And why does this become an issue? And I would have thought DMK would have learned its lesson, particularly with how the elections passed by and how, when the elections came near, they changed their tone and tenor. And when when they have to go to the north, they make another sentence. And the whole country is watching it. But very quickly, Mr. Sriram, Mr. Suresh, I think you had to say something.
See, a Meghalaya woman was harassed. Now, migrant worker itself was arrested in Tamil Nadu. And one more thing, see, not only DMK has put out statements. The Congress, who is the alliance with the TVK for forming the government, they have condemned this incident and all the 4 cases. Today, a statement has come. BJP state president is condemned. The CPI, who are alliance with TVK, they have condemned. AIDMK is condemned. All the parties have condemned. No,
I think it's very important when there are crime rates, particularly as heinous as what we've seen in this case about a 3-year-old, but whether it be a 3-year-old, whether it be a woman, whether it be any other child, it's important to get into numbers, it's important to understand, it's important to have checks and balance. And I appreciate some of the panelists talking about how there seems to be no registration, there seems to be no tracking, there seems to be no accountability. And why just migrants, even others, even within resident societies, if you have people coming in, walking in for working, there should be a system to be able to track them, whereabouts, and all that is part of law and order, and that is what I think a state needs to really focus in. Mr. Rajshekharan, you have a point to make very quickly.
Sneha, I would once again blame the BJP and the supporters in the panel of BJP that they are saying migrant workers are all good people and they are the best and whatever they do
Sir, I don't think the panelists here. You can criticize, you're free to criticize. But I don't think any panelist has said all the migrant workers are good, just the way you said that all the migrant workers are bad.
Please allow me.
Yes, go ahead, Rajshekharan.
The TVK government is doing its best within a month, 30 days of the government. They are doing the best. But the BJP at the center are sending these migrant workers to come to Tamil Nadu.
So what are you talking? What are you talking, Rajshekharan? I'm so shocked that you're talking this. No. Listen. Debate is debate. No. I'm sorry. I have to interject at this point. Debate is debate and all of you are welcome to debate. But I am not going to allow this show to be hijacked by rabid comments. That's not going to be allowed. Because even migrant workers are Indians. No, you cannot say they are being sent from the north to Tamil Nadu. They are coming there out of their choice. They are coming there to work. They are contributing to Tamil Nadu's growth and the center. Sorry. Sir, I have, with all due respect, I have enough patience and appreciation for any form of debate. But what I don't have is rabid comments. That's not something I appreciate, sir.
This is not rabid comment. There is an agenda behind these activities.
This statement should be taken back. This statement should be taken back.
Venom. This is a full of racist statement from Rajashekar. Really did not expect this kind of statement from Rajashekar.
All right. Okay, we're totally out of time. 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 But I think, no, hold it. Advocate Satish, make your point quickly.
Rajshekar, we should not blindly comment like this, because we are all Indians. First, we should have that opinion. But now the political parties know the basic idea of changing the topic from criticizing the TVK or maybe the previous government DMK. Now the topic is highly shifted to migrant workers. The issue is law and order. The issue is about women's safety.
Exactly. And I think that's where I don't have more time. I will have to move on. I wish I could come to each one of you for another round. But one thing which is very, very clear, I think Tamil Nadu will have to address it. This is a challenge before Chief Minister. This is the challenge before Chief Minister Vijay. The law and order is going to be a challenge for him, and we'll have to see how he really tackles this, even with the messaging of that women's battalion that was really set up. Thank you very much, all of you.